It just happened to me. I was it, and I didn't get in someone's face, but I got, and it went like this. Just before I went home, I walked around the block to see which direction the wind was not blowing. As I was coming home, there were some renovations in the neighborhood. I looked at them, and I didn't want to look suspicious, like, people with SUVs sometimes, pedestrians. And sure enough, I saw a pink tendril come down on the American flag. And the rope went from slack and snapped. This is a trick. A stunt. You got the electromagnetic field, green pointer. Electromagnetic field. And then the tendril gets activated and moving. Doink. Okay, so I figured, go home. See a couple people from the neighborhood. Don't know them. And in this, younger than me, grew up with more of this. I grew up after 1980. One of them flashes a sign like a double thumbs up, and I just watch them. And as I turn away, they get motivated, say this one here, to stomp their foot. Like, boom. It's a normal thing. Although in the field, and they play this two's company, three's a crowd thing, and they can accentuate it. So say two of us, whether we have a nano chip in us or whatever, somebody's feeling good, and then I was it. When that person stomped on the ground, it went off inside my body. I was tired from walking, and I went into, okay, animal is threatening. So animal went up and got within a yard. People were like, hi, this is me. And like, so it was still an opportunity, maybe in the future, if rumors don't start and I'm not evicted or something for being insane. I was walking down the street and I saw a flagpole get snapped. And I've seen this hundreds of times, that a tendril has come down. And then I look around and there's two people, and one of them does maybe just a spirited, gets energized. I didn't see any tendrils, but just suddenly gets energized and does this leap and stomps. And it stomps right on where a hole in a nanochip inside me is. And maybe because I'd walked a couple miles or so, I didn't yell, I just got close, like, and one guy said, well, hey, like, you're a little close here, pal. I said, well, I live here, and that nanochip inside me is not my doing. But I didn't say it that clearly because I was beside myself. And then I got, like, what would be kind of appropriate? Yeah, well, don't get so close or something. And we'll ask your buddy where his boots have been. I said, oh, that sounds like somebody who's nuts. Some neighborhoods, somebody could have gotten hurt worse than just their feelings. Or my intestinal tract. Method. Nanochips. Global location. And tendrils. Maybe see a tendril, look for a Mogan. Maybe if I'd stopped to look for a Mogan to clear the tendril up. I often do that, but when it's not a person, sometimes it looks like it might be a losing thing because of what, and there's voiceovers for it. The voices are always bad. Their subject matter, there's nothing wrong with that. The technology, there's nothing wrong with that. There's even something good about the goodness of the person in the cyborg, or they wouldn't exist. But just like Chernobyl, some of these broadcasts out there are just always bad. Method. 021.